There's a secret technique that allows literally any drummer to play chops like this. And in this video, I'm going to break down the 3-step process that helped me go from the drummer who was avoiding drum fills and drum solos to the drummer who plays with ease and confidence and is ready for any situation the gig may throw at him. So get your notepads, y'all, because we're about to get to it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the School of Chops YouTube channel. You're probably wondering, what is this 3-step process that Zyck is talking about? And I'm glad you asked. Let's break it down right now. You're gonna recognize that there's one common denominator between each and every step. Step number 1 is to learn it slow. Step number 2 is to play it slow. And step number 3 is to mix it slow. This is the exact 3-step process that helped me to become a confident full-time professional musician at 20 years old. It also allowed me to take drum solos at the drop of a dime without any mistakes whatsoever. I teach this exact process to my drum students all around the world, and they are crushing their drum solos thanks to implementing this 3-step process. And by the way, if you would like to work with me one-on-one so I can help you take your drumming to the next level the fastest and most efficient way possible, then hit the link in the description below because I only have a few more spots left for the month of March. Now, let's get to the 3-step process.
All right, y'all, so step 1 is going to be learn it slow. All right, and one thing that I like to tell people is whenever you're learning something, leave it on the snare only, okay? Don't move it around too soon. Don't get so excited to where you're moving it prematurely because you don't have it internalized in your muscle memory yet. The reason why y'all are making so many mistakes on the drums on the gigs is because you don't have the chops internalized. You don't have the drum fills internalized. So you're just guessing on the gigs, which is what's sending you down every single time. You need to practice these things so slowly to the point that you can just do them without even thinking about it. And that's going to lead to more and more confidence. And the more and more confidence you have, the better you're going to sound, the better the band you play for is going to sound, and the more they're going to call you back. So I'm going to pull one of these random chops from my ebook. I have a free ebook. You can click it down in the link in the description. It is called Stickings Dumb. And I'm just going to pull a sticking from that, and I'm going to play it slowly on the snare and show y'all how to do that. The sticking that we're going to learn today is going to be flam, kick, left, right, kick. It is a generic sticking, and it sounds really good, and it sounds really cool when you play it fast. And if you want more stickings like this, then lucky you, you are on my YouTube channel, and I have a free ebook with a bunch of stickings in it, and you can get it if you hit the link in the description. So this is from that ebook, and there's plenty more. So after the video, click it, get your free ebook so you can work on some of these concepts that I'm teaching. But for right now, we're going to talk about how to play this chop and how to learn it slowly. Pace yourself, y'all. Don't rush. We are going to learn it slow, and we are going to start right now. Let's get it. Now, as you can imagine, that is painfully, excruciatingly slow. But that is how you internalize the chop into your muscle memory. Whenever I tell my students play it slowly and then they do it at 100 BPM, 100 BPM is not slow. I was just doing it at 65 BPM. That is a great starting point. 65 BPM is perfectly slow, and it's a good way for you to get it in. And I promise you, I want you to take your favorite stickings and favorite chops and only try to play it on the snare at 65 BPM. Number one, you're going to realize it's very, very difficult to do it slow. You could even hear that I was flamming the click sometimes doing it myself. Also, you're going to realize that you don't know the chop as well as you think you know it because you can't only play it on the snare. And that's why I say learn it slow, because when you go to actually try to play it slowly in one place, you start to realize, dang, I don't know this chop as good as I thought I knew it, and I'm struggling a little bit. But that's good. When you're starting to see some struggle, that means you found an end to getting better. And when we find an end to getting better, that's when we start to become the drummer we want to be. So when I say learn it slow, I mean slow, and do not learn your chops without a metronome. Like I said, y'all can hear me flamming the click myself, and I've been doing this for years. Like, I do this method all the time, and it's still hard to lock it in and to remember the sticking. You know, it's good to get into it and really, really listen and lock it in, but do not, I repeat, do not practice your chops without a metronome, because that's why y'all can't land on the one, and that's why you don't feel the chop and you can't resonate with it, because you're not playing it with the metronome. Now, let's move on to step number 2. Now we are going to move it slow. You guessed it. We're going to move the chop off of the snare drum and start trying to incorporate it in different areas. It is very, very important that when you're moving it, you stay in one spot for a while and you listen. Oh, I like it here, or I don't like it here. Because whenever y'all just on the gig and y'all just guessing and just playing chops, you don't know how it's going to sound. So that's why when we do the move it slow, we move it around and we listen to how it's going to sound. Right? And we say, ooh, I like that. And stay there for a second. Practice it right there for a second. Then continue to move it around later on to find out how you like it. And guess what, y'all? It's going to be hard. You're going to break and you're going to make mistakes like, ooh, I'm not playing it right. But that's okay. Get back on and listen and continue to keep playing it. And you're mastering it. You're getting it down into your muscle memory. And you're downloading it into your brain. And next thing you know, you're going to be blazing chops the next time they make you take a solo. So I'm going to demonstrate at 65 BPM again. Remember, it's learn it slow, and now we moving it slow. Everything is slow, right? Everybody wants the freedom in their playing, but nobody wants to do the discipline of sitting there and playing with the metronome at 65 BPM for hours. That's what it takes, okay? Discipline equals freedom. You want the freedom, but you don't have the discipline. Sit down with the metronome at 65 and lock this in. I promise you it's going to do wonders for your playing. I use it, and y'all see how I sound. You're going to sound that way or even better if you commit to it and you're dedicated and you're disciplined to it. So I'm going to demonstrate the same chop, moving it around, finding places I like, changing it up, and trying it out at 65 BPM. Check this out. So after moving that around for a second, I actually found a new one that I never played. Playing it here, cha, doom, doom, cha, doom, doom. So now, look at that. Just me sitting there doing that for the video to teach y'all how to do it. I found another way to play it that I like the way it sounds. As y'all can see, this is not the most exciting video. This is not the most funnest video, but it will help you do the most fun and exciting things on drums when you're sitting down. Trust me, y'all, this is one of those things where you have to just trust me and you have to try it. And I promise you, when you do this consistently a lot, you're going to start seeing yourself naturally just crush your chops and start playing really, really fast and really clean, because your body has downloaded the muscle memory. It's also going to help you with your creativity, moving around and trying different things at higher speeds. I know it's not appealing. It does not look fun, right? But if you made it this far in the video, then that means you're serious, and I want you to just try it. Take the stickings and just go painfully slow. And I promise you, you got to think about it. Whenever a kid starts walking, do kids just start running? Does a baby just sprint? If a baby is, 9 months old, 10 months old, does it just start running all of a sudden? No, they walk slowly. So why do you think that you can just sit down on the drums? You've never played fast and clean before, and all of a sudden it's just going to happen to you one day. No, go back to the basics. Slow down. I'm begging y'all. I've never begged y'all this much on this YouTube channel. Try this method. It is going to transform you 100%. When you started talking and experiencing the human language, did you just start saying, hello, my name is so-and-so. I was born on this date at this time. My mom's name is this. My dad's name is that. No, you started with just saying dad, or mama, or food, or crying, right? You didn't have this vast vocabulary, but you want a vast vocabulary on drums quickly without going slow and pulling apart specific pieces of vocabulary to increase yourself and enhance yourself. It's the same exact thing. So trust this process, y'all. Now we're going to move on to step number 3, the mix it slow section. This is very, very important. Step 3 is the most important because now we're talking about working on the flow of how this chop is going to come out. Because guess what? Whenever you playing chops, man, you on a gig, they call a solo, or you got to play a drum fill, it doesn't come out the same exact way every time, but you want to make sure that it still comes out clean and it still comes out familiar. So this is the section where we begin to mix the chops that we're learning with other chops, right? And other things. It might just be one extra double kick. It might just be 2 more singles. It might be a double right. I don't know what it is. It's whatever your body feels. But now you want to get comfortable with extending the chop, mixing it, changing it around. This is where the creativity comes in. And y'all know how I am about creativity. I want y'all to push yourself. I want you to expand yourself. This is the work that nobody wants to do, but this makes all the difference in your plan. So again, I'm going to demonstrate. Now, for this section, I don't mind if y'all speed it up a little bit more because that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Speed it up just a little bit more, not a lot. You're going to see now that I'm playing it at 85 BPM. All right, that's not too much crazy faster, but it's a little bit faster because now we're starting to mix it, and now you're really going to start to be able to hear the differences in how to incorporate the chop. So I'm going to demonstrate. I want y'all to watch me. Watch how I'm going to slowly add different things to it and then go back to the base idea. Add something else to it, go back to the base idea. I'm just experimenting with the chop, expanding it, and growing in creativity, all right? And this part of the exercise is really, really fun. It's really, really dope, and it can really, really help change and cultivate your vocabulary as a drummer. So I'm going to demonstrate. Check this out. So like I said, notice that is not the most exciting thing, but I want y'all to make sure y'all take note at I was making a couple mistakes. It was a little bit hard. It was a little bit difficult, right? Now I want y'all to take something into consideration. There is no such thing as mistakes in this 3-step method because it's all about recovering. It's all about getting back to the base of the chop and then trying it again. It was one section where I was practicing it and I actually figured out like a cool chop between the hi-hat and the floor tom that I don't think I've ever heard before. I never played before. This is what it's about. You sit there and you try things. I went for something different and it ended up being kind of cool and I liked it. Certain things I went for didn't really sound that cool, but you got to listen as you're playing. Sometimes you got to close your eyes and just get into it. Like I said, I know this is not the most exciting video, but this is the exercise and this is the 3-step process that helps me do the most exciting things on the gig. So you really got to focus. Don't be afraid to close your eyes, really get into it, and really, really listen. Don't just mindlessly play the chop without thinking. Listen and be like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Now, some of y'all probably wondering, dang, Zeke, when do we get to speed it up? When do we get to become like crazy blazing chops? Well, take your time. Don't speed into speeding it up because you don't have it down slow yet. Until you know you have the chop down 100% slow, then you can slowly speed it up. Then you can try it over different tracks and over different songs, you know, and really enhance it. But don't rush into speeding it up, right? The speed is definitely going to come. Actually, the slower you play it, the longer you play it slow, the faster you're going to play it fast. And I know that's a crazy saying, but I really hope y'all trust the process, man. This exercise, like I said, it's not the most exciting, but I promise you it's the key, right? It's the key. I promise you. I want y'all to try it. Get the free ebook out of the link in the description, right? Pick one of those chops and practice this method. Learn it slow, move it slow, mix it slow. Try that, and I want to see what y'all think.
All right, y'all, that is going to conclude another YouTube video. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the support. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos. Keep in mind, if you like my teaching style and you like the things I teach, then don't be afraid to hit the link in the description to find out how you can work with me one-on-one. We are definitely going to help you expedite the process on becoming the best drummer that you can possibly be. And I can't wait to work with you. Y'all take it easy. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.